coward, rat, traitor, only just afterthoughts as Mr. Hawk had the time of his life here, as he had probably one of the best first seasons he's ever had with the club. As we steamroll rest of the Serie A competition, I just can't wait what our second season will bring, especially with this new generation of talents at the club, as well as that the Europa League in just our second season. The future is looking bright here in Lecce. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're back with another episode of the Lecce career mode, and I'm really looking forward to be honest with you. First season I've had with the club has probably been one of the best I've ever had. Just so much joy. I had such a good time. Literally my first episode of Lecce, I thought, right, this is going to be a long one. Can't figure out how to score. Then the second episode happened. Then bam! Everything fell into place. And we're scoring for fun now. Such a huge turnaround. And with the help of the squad right here, it did absolutely brilliant, to be honest with you. I made some real big changes in January, dropped Kristovic and put Rebic in. That has been a blessing in disguise. I also got Anthony on a loan, who has probably been, well, the best he's ever been, to be honest with you. And just so many things have happened to the squad, and yet we've got rewarded with European football in my second ever season, which I don't even think that's possible. I've ever achieved that before. But heck, the only way I could do it is improve. One thing I will say, I will not be optioned to buy for Buchanan. He's had a really quiet second half of the season. I don't think £5.9 million is worth it. Maybe if we can get him cheaper later, who knows. But Anthony is someone who I'm really keen on bringing back. We've got 14 million in the bank. That's not going to be possible. Yeah, that's not going to be possible at all. Right, let's see what I can do with this amount of money. So I look at the free agents, and I found an experienced Serie A player. So Leonardo Pardas is absolutely perfect for the squad. But someone I couldn't believe once I saw my eyes on him. He used to play for Lecce. If you don't believe me, look it up. As former Barca French international Samuel Umtiti returns to the Italian side. Then it's time to spend some money, and I've spent pretty much 70% of it already, but it's worth it because this kid has got a generation of success. If you don't believe me, ask his dad, because yes, we also brought in a Maldini, and it's Daniel Maldini playing for Lecce for £8 million. And I'm so excited, folks, so happy, because I went for it, and Manchester United don't even want him no more. But I'll take him off your hands, because we've got Anthony back for another loan with an option to buy for 17 million at the end of the season. I went from the red of Manchester to the blue of Manchester, as we also brought in a loan player. It's only Rooney. No, not Plymouth's manager. As we brought in the Swedish Rooney in on loan for the rest of the season. Yeah, you got to go, mate. You've seriously got to go. If Aston Villa offer you £15 million, I will personally drive you to Birmingham. So long, Kristovic. Hey, wait a minute. I said Kristovic can leave, not you. Yeah, Juventus pull a bid on me fast, and well, too little too late, as our experienced right back is gone. So we broke our transfer fee for Parma's left back, Enrico Del Prato. With a little bit extra money to spend, of course I had to bring in the Albanian Avenger. Oh yeah, Asllani will be playing for Lecce. Seriously, someone get my Inter shirt with his name on the back. Wow, that's a lot of changes. I am so over the moon. We brought Anthony back on a loan on Lecce. I'm like a kid before Christmas. Who would have thought that? But just so many things fit well. Mandini, I hope he finds success here. But just like I said, so many things. But I just hope to challenge in Europe. And who knows, in our second season in Serie A as well. Let's kick off with the match highlights. Oh, look at it. The Stadio Via del Mare. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, our first opponent is a team I have failed to get a victory over. Yes, it's Milano at home. As we're already at the beginning of the referee's whistle, Anthony plays it across to Rebic. And Milan were too slow to wake up, and the referee points to the spot. As we let the Brazilian take aim on the spot, and he scores. Maldini was going to make Christmas very awkward indeed, as he almost doubled our lead. But new signing Enrico Del Prato had a lot of problems marking their key signing Nico Williams. as he managed to get through the shot and Falcone could only parry it, but still went in its equaliser. Rebic had a clear chance to get us back in the lead, but denied thanks to Golden Glove Martinez. In the second half, Enrico really didn't have a debut to remember, as he's through again. Nico Williams, the pace, the strike, and we're down against Milano again. Refusing to quit, an over the top through ball. Anthony into Son Min Ki, and he clearly needed to score that, but misses it completely. Son Min Ki refusing to die, and just, oh, for flip's sake, we're not just going to get anything from this, aren't we? Well, Son Min Ki says third time's the charm. Took the last roll of the dice as Anthony into Son Min Ki, shoots and scores in the 93rd minute. The Stadio Via del Mare erupts as Milano got hit with Korean fever. Son Min Ki rescues us an equaliser off the bench. Our first away game wait a minute. I recognise those pink kits. It's only Palermo. It's good to see you. And what a fantastic way to return into Serie A football, because 5 minutes in, Maldini goes for a Sunday jog. Defenders are trying to take it off him as he ends his magnificent run with a goal ending in the back of the net. Maldini's brace was close, but seriously, who had Palermo got in there? Because he was denying us a second goal over here and things were getting pretty concerning. He's seriously a real man of the match performer. Okay, forget about that. Well, it's nice seeing you, Palermo, because we have to move on to Europa League football, and we're kicking off at the Stadio Via del Mare against Stuttgart at home. Stuttgart were not messing around to begin with. The shot rattles the post, the rebound, Falcone dealt with it. Okay, now it's time to make our efforts count. Anthony on the ball, slides him through like he's going through the DMs, gets the first goal in European football for Lecce. Maldini tried to follow in his dad's effort. He managed to get himself a goal in Europe, but a grave mistake from my back line. Oh God, you just literally handed them a lifeline, technically, and Stuttgart pulled one back. Wouldn't want to make the same mistake twice. Son Min Ki turns a defender inside out like a game of operation. There's the alert and secures the win. Son Min Ki wanted to go for another effort right here, but it got saved, but Maldini took it home. 4-1 winners in our first European game. Our first European away trip though, it's off to Turkey to take on the black and white Beşiktaş. And seriously, that's my 9th time trying to do that part of the intro. We took on Beşiktaş, take on Beşiktaş, Turkey to take on Beşiktaş. Oh, for fuck's sake. But the Turkish side really forgot about their former player, as they let the Croatian stranded. One-on-one opportunity, and you know he will finish those chances for us, as Anton Rebic brilliantly from him. But their response though was absolutely harsh. From a corner, a poor clearance from two of my players. It was dealt by Falcone, as literally the anger showing off his face. He'll make him sleep with the bloody fishes if you do that again. Then a strike from the Italian Hurricane Immobile almost cracked Falcone completely. Another corner came in. It's headed into Anthony. Had the defenders around him. Well, he's lost the defenders and he started a counter-attack. Wait a minute. He is the counter-attack, because it's a one-man show as the Brazilians tucks the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-0. Now that £17 million offer is looking very, very tempting for your boys. In the second half though, Beşiktaş really had cold feet in front of goal, unlike the other end, as Son Min Ki off the bench tap dance around the Turkish defence and the keeper to secure a 3-0 win. Then at the Stadio Via del Mare, at Serie A competition, we had Fiorentina. David De Gea really wished he took another year of football, as Maldini gave the ball to Anton Rebic, and you know he takes that opportunity and takes it well, sends it past the Spaniard. Maldini turned from caring to selfish as he took his efforts and rewarded him with a goal. Maldini then played an over-the-top through ball into Anthony. The ball's like glue to his feet, and a simple pass past the former Man United goalkeeper makes it 3-0 against Fiorentina. Counter-attack came in, Rebic found Anthony, and well, that is 4, ladies and gentlemen. Making quick work of of the purple Florentina. It's off to an away trip to France to take on Marseille after giving Greenwood a very Italian welcome.
Oh, great heavens!
Maldini had one thing in his sight, sending Rebic to, and 32 years old, he's in the prime of his life, still scoring goals. I need to not take this French side too lightly, because straight from kickoff, Rabiot had the chance to equalise, but a one-palm save from Falcone saved us. Building up the pressure right here from the French side, it's literally a volcano here, and it's onto a point of eruption. As the Moroccan tried to break Falcone, a huge save keeps our hopes alive. As they literally threw everything at us, apart from the kitchen sink. But it was Anthony who had the fire extinguisher to put out Marseille's flames, securing the win, a 2-0 win in fact over the French side. Then finally in these match highlights we had Napoli in Serie A. Tough opponent, yes. As straight from kickoff we can see we're kicking things off right here, and Maldini, what are you doing? Maldini, what are you doing? My good lord, things are getting real bad here. I might ask Maldini's dad if he's got a belt, because I'm certainly going to give him a spanking, but Falcone saved us. You son of a gun. Talk about showboating over here. Anthony's like, look, if you want to showboat, this is how it's done right here. That's the skill to keep the ball on his feet into Maldini. Alright, fair enough on that. But repeat that same progress, you're in my good books, boy. But the sad thing is, that was only the beginning, because an over-the-top through ball to Maldini, and he's got a hat-trick. I don't think your dad ever achieved a hat-trick, but there's your first one, my boy. But my joy turned to pain in a matter of seconds, because guess who's in net for Napoli? It's only Dennis Seaman. Look, Dennis, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I even tried to convince Maldini after half-time, but I don't think he can understand the Norfolk language, because there's 5 goals already, and one fine strike, Seaman, he literally almost gave up. As Anthony till Maldini, and that's 6 goals for the young Italian. What a win. If you need me, I'm going to comfort my boy Dennis Seaman as we move on to the live game. So there's me, minding my own business, and realising I've got Europa League. I thought, who's got in my league stage? It's only Clement Foot who I've got next, and I thought, your boy's got to play this as a live game. Now, if you're new to my channel, you may not know this. I did a career mode with Clement Foot, probably one of my most popular ones, where I had to use free agents only. And it's so good to see the French side doing well in Europe. But if we want to proceed, and trust me, things are more tighter in the Europa League than I thought, then we need to get a win over this game. So, Clement Foot, welcome to the Stadio Via del Mare. Hope you have a very unpleasant welcome here, as we hope to get the 3 points and really secure us into the next round. Clement Foot going to go for their first attack. Good pressure now. Time for our signature move, the counter-attack. Here it comes. Maldini turns around, plays the ball into Rebic. He's got too many players around him, but produce a fantastic ball into Anthony, who finishes up absolutely delightful over there. Beautiful through ball into the Brazilian, who will finish those every single time. That's a player worth 80 million quid. Ball into Jesus, playing for the back line now. And not much I can really report back on right here, but hello, here comes Rooney, lovely ball, too heavy. Literally, Regic almost got a fingertip or head onto that. And we see Rooney twisting around defenders around the second half. Lovely work right here. See what he can do. So much on the ball right here. Plays it across to Sulemana. Sulemana now trying to spot the run of the one, the only. Anthony's gotten through the back line again. He struck again. Anthony knows where to run him, and if you give the ball to him, he will deliver. It's 2-0. 2 fingers are up, showing the score line to Clement Foot supporters. Going for Clement Foot right here. It's heavy touch now. Let's see if we get Pratt out. Look at that. Beautiful work. Maldini through balls it into Sominchi. Could finish it off. He could not find the key shot. Clement Foot barely had a chance. I don't think they've ever had a first chance to begin with. As we can see, lovely work now into Aslani. Aslani into Anthony. sees the distance towards him and goal, but Leasley shortens that easily for him. Good shot, it's saved. Oh gosh, we had ourselves a corner here. I want a bit more goal, want a bit more liveliness here, because this game's a bit stalemate. As a header come in, the keeper denies. Damn it, man. So irate right there. It's a terrible clearance for him up foot. Shows the real difference, to be honest with you. Through balls are into Anthony into Aslan. You know this guy's got a pile driver right foot. Oh, come on. That clearly crossed the line, ref. 90th minute just round the corner. We've got this game wrapped to bed. To be honest with you, not the most entertaining game, but 3 points in the Europa League, and I desperately do need it. As they can see the run of one through ball. No! Oh, that's devastating. What's more devastating is I've got a 16-year-old Maltesian goalkeeper in there. First game for the club, and he's done so well. Well, to be fair, he hadn't done much in this game, and yet they could see the goal right last minute. That would be devastating from him. But no matter what, we got the win. That's what matters most. It's about the result. We've got a 2-1 win over my former club. And now hopefully we can take that result to good positive vibes. And let's see where we are on January the 1st. So folks, we are in a title fight in our second season. I know we're doing well, but this well is unbelievable. But there's only a few points between first and 6th place. So that could all change in a matter of a flick of the fingers. So we just hope that we don't slip, we don't bottle job. And who knows, the future could mean Serie A champions in just our second season with the club. In the Europa League though, we are through in the automatic stages, but it is very tense. Maybe my focus on the Serie A had come back to bite me, because in Europe so far, to be honest with you, we're doing below par. But to be fair, I can't really complain that much. The squad's doing well. Anthony, I'm definitely going to activate his £17 million release clause. Other signings doing well, but it does take time, and hopefully in the next episode we get onto the right direction. Thank you as much for joining today's episode. If you do, hit that subscribe button, like for more, and as always, I'll see you lot later.
I don't wanna take you home with me.